All right, for those of you that are planning some travel to Mexico, you might want to be counting how many electronics you were planning to take with you. According to the USA Today, Cancun International Airport is enforcing Mexican customs regulations that limit travelers to bringing only one portable computer, including laptops or tablets, without paying a tax. Travelers with more than one device face a tax of up to 19% of that device's value, capped at $4,000. The rule, which has been in place for years, is now being enforced more strictly. Some speculate this is to prevent resale or increase tax revenue from the influx of visitors. Unlike in the U.S., where there is no such limit exists, Mexican customs can confiscate extra devices if the tax is not paid. Travelers are advised to familiarize themselves with the customs rules, as they also limit items like cameras and tobacco. Just throwing this out there because...
So if you've got a phone and a computer, you got to pay a tax on one of them?
You can do a phone and a computer. But say you want to take your iPad or your tablet and a laptop with, which is very common. You and I do that on most of our trips. No, you got to pick one or the other, or plan on paying a tax possibly if you are caught with customs. It has taken several Americans by surprise. And when they look at the resale value of said item, a lot of Americans are not agreeing with what the value Mexico is placing on said tablet, and the tax ends up being quite high. When they could say, for example, you might say, well, this is an older generation iPad and it's only worth a couple $100. Mexico's saying it's worth $1,000 to make the math easy.
That's a few $100. If you said, what, 19%?
You got it.
Wow, that could be, $190 that you would have to pay just to get it back in your possession.
So I'm going to tell you right now, be double checking those custom regulations, and not just for Mexico, really, before you head out the rest of this year, next year. Be double checking those custom rules just so you don't get yourself in a bind and end up spending that extra cash you were hoping to use at all the different tourist locations just to keep your electronics along with.